You could have done what I'd done, but you ain't know what I'm on. In the track tryna double it up.
Now remember the last video I did of this podcast, I think it was the Albanian blood code and what's make them dangerous. And in the comment section you guys said I need to listen to this one as well. It was only like 3 minutes. Albania never paid the Mafia. John Alite. Alite. Yeah. So I think this is actually the same interview but just chopped up in different videos. I'm actually gonna look on YouTube and see if there's a full interview after that video. I'm gonna watch it over again. If not, then I think we're just gonna stick to these two.
I heard stories of, the Italian mob used to try to shake down Albanian families, and it would never end well for the Italians. I heard stories of, the Italian mob used to try to shake down Albanian families, and it would never end well for the Italians. They would try to come, like if a guy opened up a store on Arthur Avenue, and they'd come with that.
And you guys said John is actually not really like Albanian, but he has ties to like the Italian and the Italian sides mostly, but he's well respected in the Albanian scene as well because of like type of guy he is. That's what you guys are telling me.
You got to pay this, you got to pay that, and the Albanians will be like, "Fuck you." Is that true? To your knowledge?
Yeah, without me mentioning some of the Albanian family names that
I've heard these stories.
Yeah, there's
from the horse's mouth. I just want to cooperate because you're on the other side over there.
Here's the things with Albanians, and you know this, and Albanians that are listening know this. If you disrespect an Albanian, especially an Albanian's old culture, right? If they're real,
they'd rather die.
They'd rather die than pay. And there's stories with legitimate guys. There's a guy that was from Jamaica Avenue. He owned a jewelry store.
No names. I don't want no beef.
And they came to rob him. And they, when they robbed him, they put a gun to his head. They put a gun to his wife's head, and he still wouldn't give it up. And it's not a tough guy. He's a legitimate, just an old school,
hardworking.
And just because of the code and the morals that they live by, that's crazy. A lot of people in that situation, when it comes on to family, they will do anything to save their family. But when you talk about the code and something you live by, and when your family get involved, you still don't care. That's morals right there. In a way, it's respected, but at the same time, think about your future, man.
Put a gun to his head. They put a gun to his wife's head, and he still wouldn't give it up. And it's not a tough guy. He's a legitimate, just an old school, hardworking. And they told him, if you don't give it, we're going to kill your wife. He says, kill her. And he loved his wife, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but he was ready to die.
He was ready to die.
Because his manhood.
So they shot his hands. And they thought by shooting his hands, they shot his fingers off, that he would pay. He didn't pay. And they end up leaving. They took whatever, a little bit, but they didn't get into his safe. They came back a couple of months later, 3, 4, 6 months later. They shot him again, and he wouldn't give it up. And I laughed, and I was very friendly with his son. And his son, again, very educated, nice kid, not a gangster. Neither was the father. And they asked to see me, and I went to see him, and he told me what happened, and he described who came. And we went to see him, and they wanted something done about it. And this is a legitimate guy. And we never did anything about it, couldn't find the guys. And the story be told afterwards, 1 out of the 3 guys end up dead. Now, who killed them, I don't know. But this will show you this is just a typical hardworking Albanian that ran a business, that wasn't a gangster, wasn't a street guy. But the mentality, as the Albanians that are listening know.
I heard a lot of these stories.
You're not going to get away with doing that to an Albanian guy overall. I mean, I guess there's pockets of people that don't want any kind of trouble. And then you get guys like him that says he's a hardworking guy, his family, legitimate people. His son was a nice kid, educated, but they weren't going to allow anybody to take advantage of him. So I think that's a lot of our culture is the same beliefs I have in my heart. People ask me, about some of the decisions I made. I said, nobody's going to take advantage of me. Nobody's going to make a sucker of me. And nobody is going to go against me the way they did and expect loyalty back from guys that gave me no loyalty. And guys that betrayed me. It's never going to get changed. And that's why I've never shut up since I've been out of jail. I said, because I never betrayed anybody. I've been betrayed. And
how long has he spent in jail, though? I know there's an interview with him on YouTube for like over an hour and something. Probably I'll do that. Probably explain some of that as well. But how long have you actually been in jail? If any of you guys know, let me know.
Gave me no loyalty. And guys that betrayed me. It's never going to get changed. And that's why I've never shut up since I've been out of jail. I said, because I never betrayed anybody. I've been betrayed. And that is never going to get twisted. Because factually, we can check dates on this.
Hey, respect to you, man. But yeah, Hey, you guys said I need to watch this short one here. There you go. If you like these type of contents, let me know in the comment section below. Or if you know any type of videos regarding this category, you know, send me a link or send me the name and I'll add it to the list. If you like the type of content that I create on this channel, show your support by slapping up that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. It's been your boy. It's been your homie. Peace.